Good morning. My name is Hae-sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, with the Labor Attorney Jung Bong-soo, we will discuss and explain more about the annual paid leave, Article 60 of Labor Standard Act, especially regarding granting the annual leave. I think I understand that there are three types of methods. So, could you explain?
Yes. Hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Annual leave is the vacation time that employees entitled to after providing labor services. Then employees entitled to, according to the labor standard, Article 60, 15 days. So 15 days they are going to use it individually. So how to grant annual leave is a company should provide based on their entry time, like starting time, but it is hard to calculate or check that all individual annual leave. So company usually they treat their providing the leave based on physical basis. So starting January 1st to the finishing the December 31st, then this is a 1 year period. So like when employee entered the company in middle of the year, last year, then the company provide number of annual leave based on prorate base for the past year. Then they regarded their entry date is as of January 1st. Then this is how do they provide the annual leave. So this is very efficient because they can control all the workers' annual leave based on as of January 1st. So, but this case is some problem. That is, when they resign, is like when they resign, then company should recalculate based on the starting day again. So in that case, when they joined, when they resigned, that is the time they have to calculate. So if then employee they choose to resign certain designated day, so to get the more compensation. So because the annual leave is given after serving 1 year, then like even though 2 days missed or they cannot complete the second year, third year, then they cannot get some additional annual leave. So when they resign, it will affect number of annual leave they are going to have. So third way is granting annual leave in advance. That is a way to prevent such choosing the resignation date. So third way is prior provision of annual leave. Then when employee resigned, the annual leave is calculated based on the date of their resignation without considering the entry date, because the company provide annual leave in advance more than required. So there are 30 types: individual based calculation, physically based calculation, prior provision based calculation. Yeah.
I see. So I think the annual leave may be very simple concept, but I think the HR department of all work environment should be aware of the basic Labor Standard Act. Otherwise, it will be confusing.
Yeah, that's
and,
right. Yeah.
I understand that in order to grant this annual leave, the workers' representative and between workers' representative and employer has to agree. Is that right?
Yes. Like if company want the annual leave is valid for 1 year. So after it is granted, the effective day of using annual leave is 1 year. Then after 1 year, they can company should compensate for unused leave. So effective date of annual leave is only valid for 1 year. But if there is a mutual agreement between employer and employee representative, then unused leave can be carried over in the following year. Then company, maybe employee can use the annual leave in longer period. So in this case, it's very good for employee to enjoy longer leave. Also, company's perspective, they can save labor cost. So that is based on mutual agreement. Also, Article 62, it is a substitution of the working day with the annual leave. So based on mutual agreement between employee representative and employer, so on a certain working day can be replaced with the annual leave. So then company can take like one working day between the holidays, then they can use this certain day as with the annual leave. So it is possible when there is agreement between employee representative and employer. That is why the employee representative in this using the collective annual leave. Yeah.
I see. One question is, I have one question. For example, if it's for foreign company, do they have to include the specific detail of the annual leave in the employment contract?
Yeah, of course. According to the Article 17 of the Labor Standards Act, some essential item to be filled out in the employment contract. These are like about wages and working hours, or mandatory the working condition, such as public holidays, statutory holidays, or some annual leave. They should be composed or should be described in the employment contract by law. Yeah.
I see. So do you have any other comment to make?
Yes, this regarding annual leave. So I think when you evaluate the granting leave or using like receiving the compensation for unused leave. So in this case, using leave is a better working condition than receiving wages. So companies should take advantage of this promoting use of annual leave, or they can introduce some leave account system. That means they can carry over their unused leave in the following year based on like saving, like the leave deposit bank, kind of, we can call it by mutual agreement that they can introduce those the accounting, account system. So that means based on mutual agreement between employee representative, they can introduce some the way system they can use longer annual leave instead of receiving the wage, for compensation for unused leave.
I see. Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.